Hey everyone, Dr. Karo here with Platinum Chiropractic. Today I'm going to show you some movements and exercises that you can do for your lower back. A lot of times when people come in with a lower back pain or sciatica or any kind of issue that deals with that area, these are some of the exercises that I look for them to do at home in between their visits so that they can speed up their care and also feel better while they're progressing and getting healthy. So the first thing I want to do is start to move the lower spine. And what we're going to do there is a cat-cow movement. So it's pretty simple. You'll get on your hands and knees. And what you want to do is you want to start to round your lower back and arch your lower back. Just to do that to comfort without any pain, just going as far as you can. If you can go further and really round out that lower back, good. If you can extend and really get a good arch, that's great. So what we want to do is start to move that lower spine. Once we have that, then we're going to do a lunge. Nice easy lunge here. I'm nice and neutral. My leg is propped up. From here, what I want to do is I want to tilt my pelvis under. You take your tailbone and tuck it under. And what that's going to do is that's really going to expose and tighten that hip flexor. And this is what we want to work on. We want to stretch this hip flexor because of how it inserts into our lower spine. If you are tilted like this, you're not going to get much of a stretch in that hip. What we want to do is we want to tuck that tailbone under and hold this stretch here by opening up that hip flexor. Once we get the hip flexors opened up, we do both sides. What I like to move into from there is a 90-90 position. Front leg is at 90, back leg is at 90, and I kind of push that knee back, and I'm sitting on my butt. So we're going to go in two directions here. We're going to go over that front leg, keeping our back flat and straight. This is really going to stretch that hip and that glute on that side, on that right side for me. We're going to go down this way and stretch that out. Once we're done there, we're going to actually place our hand back here, and we're going to start stretching this hip into an internal rotation. And we're going to lean back as far as we can until we start to feel this back hip start to engage and stretch, working on that position. So we're going to open that up. We're going to hang out here for as long as we'd like. We shoot for 2 minutes in stretching, so we want to make a really good change that's going to last us a good time. And we're going to hang out here. And you can go back and forth, and obviously switching over to the other side and do the other side for all these movements as well. The next one that we do, what we like to do is an adductor stretch. It's for the inner thighs, for the inside of the legs. And here what we do is we're going to spread our knees out. This is called a frog, because if we put our elbows down and we look from the top down, we look like frogs. And so what we want to do is push those legs out and those hips as much as we can and just let those knees slide out and relax down. So these are some of the hip stretches that we like to do so that they take pressure from the lower back and alleviate some of those pains and symptoms. You also might find that if you had problems with that area for a while, that one or the other side really doesn't feel the same and they have a really big imbalance. And so I want you to spend a little bit more time on the tighter, imbalanced side to try to get those even. That's going to be your best exercises to start working on. Let us know what else you'd like to see so I can start giving you guys some tips and things you can do at home while you guys are stuck there so you can come back and be ready to go.